Can't close the door. Whatever. Stand here at the corner. Howdy. How you doing?
How you holding up? Yeah. All right. No complaints.
I am wonderful. I mean, I've been feeling the strain lately, right? Like, we really got to start recruiting some new folk. But other than that, I'm feeling quite good.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Been looking around, haven't really seen anybody worth lately.
But you got robbed. Hold on, tell me about this. Because it didn't sound like you tried to recruit them, which I am disappointed about. You know me.
It didn't seem like the conversation was good.
I
They were
guess.
just as bad as the last group, coming behind me, want a gun, say, we want your stuff, you didn't get out. We're this gang, that gang, even ask me my name for shit, just stop me in the middle of my telegram, took my pockets, took my, other shit, like my knives and my cleaver, threw it on the ground across the things, keep counting, as they pointed a gun to me, so.
Disappoint. Sometimes you gotta be conversational with people, right? Like, what is it really gonna be worth shooting you over getting your things, right? You just gotta say, oh, yeah, look, I'm complying with you, but let's have ourselves a little chat, right? But you gotta really just push them to be talkative.
All right. How about this? Next time I get robbed, I'll be sure to, give them a business card or something.
Yes, exactly. Be like, look, I appreciate what y'all are doing. I get it. Everybody's got to make a living out here, but what if there were better ways than just holding up people like simple, common highwayman, If you're interested in such endeavors, why don't you reach out, Just give them a little something interesting.
Yeah, I think I could do that. Hopefully they're more reasonable next time, where I just can go about it that way.
Sure, that's
But
fair enough.
I got my stuff back, though.
Oh, yeah, no, I heard this Billy got it back.
I don't have it. Yeah. She wasn't exactly too happy when she heard it's, same time, same place kind of deal, about
Sure.
me going to check my telegrams at Emerald, get rolled up on out of nowhere, So she was immediate, like, let's find him. And I was like, okay.
Of course she did.
Of course, doesn't rip with us. They were just happily, obliged to just go about it with them as well. So I owe them a little bit of money for, helping out in that matter.
Well, I have a plan, not for a job, but for something special that's gonna put us right on the fucking map.
All right, what you got?
So, I think I have talked to you a little bit about various ideas for parties, right?
You have?
Now, what is one thing that nobody has ever done? No one has had the ball. Hey, I'm not gonna make you guess. Yeah, that'd be just rude. Make you sit here all night. Guess. Wait, what were you gonna guess? Go.
Prison party.
A prison party. Ooh.
Prison party.
Prison party would be incredible, but also very likely to get me shot square in the fucking chest by Big L and a bunch of guards. But I like that idea.
Yeah, that's likely. Hot air balloon party.
Well, there have been hot air balloon parties. All these events with hot air balloons. Actually, the Irish are holding another one coming up pretty soon here.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Hot air balloon festival.
Yeah, I want to go to that. You got any more
Right,
guesses up your
idea?
sleeve? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No more guesses.
What no one has done is commandeered a fucking steamboat for a party.
Okay.
I mean, you see them out on the lake every day, right? They're doing their thing, going up and down, making deliveries, that sort of thing. What we need to do is we get everybody on like a little motorboat, right? We get out there, we hop on board, we say, look, this is a consider it a rental, right? We'll throw you some money at the end of this. We are just going to ride along with you, and we get everybody on the ship. We have our party. And then we have somebody, I think it's going to be this Roy Woods fella, because he's wanting legal work. He's not wanting to get his hands dirty anymore. But basically he sent me a telegram back saying, you know, well, if the pay's good enough, maybe. And honestly, I mean, anything that's worth the pay to him at that point is not going to be something I'm going to trust him with on his first fucking job, right? So why not something legal? Mm-hmm. So he would be our chauffeur, get everybody on the boat, right? And then he would just follow us along the coast and picks up in we could do a drop off in Saint Denis, and then I'm pretty sure we can do a drop off here in Annesburg. Maybe not. I don't fucking know. We'll find out. But I think it would be really something spectacular and very memorable.
I think you're onto something there. What if we get stuck though?
Well, then it is what it is. Maybe maybe people have to swim back to shore. I don't fucking know. I think it's gonna be fine.
Really gonna make them work for it. But you know what? I'm curious about it. So check out some plans and I'm down for it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we got somebody driving the boat, I don't see why it's going to be an issue. You know? I mean, it could be an issue, actually. That's not true. I can see plenty of issues. But the point is that I think it is a unique plan. Nobody's ever attempted before. And will bring quite a lot of notoriety to us.
You consider how many people we're going to have on this?
We could probably fit, like, there's the thing. I mean, on one of those boats, I feel like we could fit like 15, 20 people. It'd be crowded. We could do it. You know, it's going to depend on how many show up. I already got a little potential guest list started.
You've been chatting up with people?
Wait, no. Just theorizing. And so I was ranting with Isabella, putting down some ideas. So my ideas so far are Deputy Ed, of course, Deputy Huxley and Ori, Sheriff Rabbit and her partner Mishka. Isabella had me write down Shaw. I don't know who the fuck Shaw is, so maybe not. I don't know. Henrietta and Angel, of course, the conductors. I put down Herbie, and he could bring a couple as well. Maybe Lydia and Romeo. I do like them quite a bit. If I could run into them on Guama. Hux, of course, my dear friend Hux and a couple friends, maybe a couple Freemans. I put Jade and I think the two brothers, Seamus and Mickey, I think is the other one's name. Fucking hell, I'm an asshole. Anyways, point is that, you know, a couple of the Irish, Del Lobos, Santiago, maybe if he's out of prison. I think he might still be locked up for a bit, though. We'll see. Rook and Desmond, I assume, will be, wanting to come, and their friends with books, of course. Mr. Cole, we can invite him, maybe let him bring a +1. Pearly, maybe let him bring a +1. Maybe 2 to 3 of the Bastards, the Rangers, Tibbet. I don't know who else rightly, but I think Tibbet would probably want to go. And then Isabella also suggested from the doctors, Dr. Smith and Miss Bellatrix. We got quite a sizable list already.
So, the whole crossing. So,
Exactly. Everybody in the fucking cross. No. It's like 30 people right now, which is a lot, but I don't expect everybody's necessarily going to be able to come, right?
Yeah, probably.
But
shouldn't be a good time. Should like buy a suit or something.
Well, see, here's the thing, right? It is almost Mardi Gras, almost Fat Tuesday. So I was thinking for a theme, we do a little Mardi Gras theme. Everybody dresses up. We can make it optional, of course.
I don't know how to
but
dress in like Mardi Gras. Like, what's that like?
Purple,
like
gold, and green.
Mm-hmm. Purple, gold, and green. Okay.
Exactly. Any combination of the above they want to do.
Fair enough. And this is like a, how do you say, grand opening for the Club Royale.
Exactly. Now announcing Club Royale premier destination for, in this case, very memorable events.
All right. And there's no other scheme to this. We just hijack a boat, be, our merry selves, and, disappear like nothing happened.
Exactly. We hijack the boat. Everybody has a nice party. We get them all back to shore, and that's that. That's the whole thing,
Fair enough. As always, you got my support.
And I was thinking even we hire ourselves a musician, and they can provide some entertainment, and then of course we play dice games.
Got anyone in particular? Nobody's I guess still searching for musicians.
Oh yes, I don't know specifically, but Miss Dolly Malone is in charge of some sort of talent agency out of Saint Denis now, and she said that she could provide us with a musician while we talk details. So I sent her a telegram. We'll see if we're gonna meet up tonight. I'm a little worried about Cole now. I swear he said he was on his way to Annisburg, and I ain't seen him.
Damn. Where was he coming from?
Saint Denis, I thought. Maybe I'm mixed up.
Yeah, there shouldn't be much of a long trek. Should be quite easy. What's he coming here for?
Maybe he got up cut with something. I want to talk to him about, because there's some more sons of bitches there saying they're going to start living in Annisburg now. I want to see if he had any information on them. And in turn, give him information. And then, what the hell else is he going to talk about? And I guess this party.
All right. He's trying to live out here now.
It is this fella Julian and this fella Bear, and all I know is that there was a lot of back and forth issues. Purdy was explaining a little bit earlier to me today. There's something like they were getting into it with somebody out here and talking about how, there's going to be war, we're going to start war, and you're going to have to choose sides, that sort of thing. And now they ain't out west anymore. Now they want to be out here. So I don't know if that means that they're here for a tactical reason because they actually still want to, fucking fight, or if they got into it with the people out west and so they got kicked out, or what the fuck happened. I don't rightly know. And that's what I want to find out, get information from Coas, what the hell's going on here.
I see. I don't know what they're talking about there. I don't know shit about any kind of war, whatever they say. happen. But I'm more curious on why they want to come up here. Probably because the same beaches is close. No one's exactly, represented it, so we do gotta, hop on that at some point.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm happy to have more people out here, but they gotta be people who ain't gonna cause a fucking ruckus and bring us a bunch of goddamn problems on our doorstep that ain't our problems.
Exactly. And care less, if we were out and, dealing with a bunch of, shit and whatnot. But right now we're laying low, got no issues, no one's coming for us, so it'd be nice to keep it that way. Law's not coming up here for any good reason, so I'd rather them, stay at an arm's length from us.
Yeah, that's the big thing. No, I'm thinking that I still have to meet with Jade and figure out that job. But, I mean, other than that, really, we ain't got a whole lot on our plates. Besides trying to, expand our little empire.
Yeah, that's fair. Just hoping we can figure this all out, make it work.
Yeah, not saying our crew ain't great, but yeah, there's so many nights where it's just me and you, or, just me and Butch, and it's like we got to figure out something a little more consistent.
Mm.
I don't know where the hell Roxanne's been. I'm sure she's got something going on, but we'll see.
I agree. I don't know. Hope we can find someone. That or we can be, I don't know, the best gang out there with only 2 people. That's a gang more to do, I guess, in that point.
I mean, Butch has been around a fair bit too, but it seems like, man, y'all just don't line up. It's really, I get Ali or I get Butch. Except on the rare nights like when we did the train, where I get both of y'all.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be more consistent to myself, but
no, I
don't know about everyone else.
Trust me, I get it. I get it. That's where I'm at the point where, like, even if we just got lackey, so to speak, right? Just something to get things up and running would be very valuable. So even if it's another organization that's fairly established, right? Even just giving them tasks and that sort of thing might be valuable. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, just gotta make the best of what we got. In that aspect, I'm thinking.
The last thing is, once the law figures out who he is, then, I mean, we're going to be spending every goddamn night hiding up in the hills if we don't got people to ride with,
Yeah. The goal is hopefully to keep a no one's approaching me yet. Then again, I don't talk to anyone, so I guess they're either searching for me, not searching for me, or I'm paranoid.
Sure. I mean, we both know that you don't want to keep your head down so goddamn long. Eventually it all comes to bite you in the ass. It may take some time, but it all comes around eventually. That's what we got to prepare for, that eventuality.
Right we do. Oh, see, want a cigarette?
A cigarette? What, is it like some special cigarette?
With it. I'm just trying to share it before I just take one and not offer you.
Oh. Sure, yeah, you know what? Sure. Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For some reason, that shop down there keeps getting shipments. No one like, like runs that place anymore. So every now and then I, pop it up a crate, see some cartons in there, and I help myself to it.
Yeah, no, these are solid. I like these. There's a whole tobacco thing going on. I keep seeing signs about it in the city. I don't know what the hell any of it means.
Would it be Sandinese and be like selling tobacco or something?
Yeah, there's like multiple tobacco companies that have popped up.
Tobacco war. See, I could entertain that. I'm curious on how that's gonna go down. I think you should maybe, I don't know, should we send an update or something to Co? Make sure he's not, I don't know, forgotten about us, or hopefully not feeling like, harassed by someone.
Yeah, it might be a good idea. The man at the television station.
Yep.
Good morning, Chief. Good morning, partner.
This thing feel like a goddamn canteen. Might do that while we're down here. I'm gonna head upstream past the factory. Oh, alright. Yeah, I'm really worried about the gang stuff, because it's like, not that we need everybody on every night, that's fine, but like, there's only so much you can do as a solo criminal, especially if your whole thing is heists. And I know B's got stuff going on. I know everybody's got real life, is really what a lot of it comes down to. It's just, I have a gang with people who have busy real lives, which I 100% support. We need, like, even if it's just like 2 or 3 consistent days a week, that would make it way easier to, like, make progress with shit. What's that? Huh. This is a dead loon just sitting here.
Sadly, there's no butcher out there. Worth a couple dollars on it.
Yeah, I mean, there's one down at Butcher's Creek. If it's still good, I might even run down there. Got nothing. Yeah, said heading to Annisburg from Saint Denis. He sent it 40 minutes ago. Something must have come up.
Yeah. What, we gonna wanna head down there?
Yeah, I mean, we could. Certainly don't hurt.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, what we need right now is we need more members, and we need more clients. We're gonna achieve this goal of being kind of like the criminal fixer. We need more people. I really wanted to, like, ride on Rudy, but we can't do it. There's two people.
For sure.
I cannot hear you.
Sorry, I was saying, Mr. Shortcut, piece of tracks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's almost point riding on them. I think people who ride actually on the damn tracks. It's like, you're risking a freaking broken ankle in that hole so easy, you know?
Yeah. No, it's just like a bumpy ride.
Mm-hmm. Every time I see this bridge, I'm gonna think about how I did not get the chance to jump off of it.
Honestly, as foolish and as crazy as it sounded, I'm a bit disappointed myself.
Hey, one of these days it's gonna happen. They're gonna run another train through here and I'm gonna jump off the goddamn bridge.
I think in that moment we have to catch it early to see them from Annisburg.
Yeah. It does seem like a lot of them leave from Annisburg, so... And yeah, exactly. If we see it, we could just go on ahead.
Yeah, that might be their whole entire thing they're doing right now. You know, starting in Annisburg.
Yeah. So minus getting robbed, everything been all right, I hope?
Oh yeah, says that.
Okay, that's good.
Don't exactly look forward to that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, got a goddamn trolley today. Look at that. When did you hear that day when we were riding it? It was fantastic. What you looking at?
Just the trolley, because I haven't seen a trolley out here in ages.
I thought you were with me the night we were riding. Oh no, that was me and Butch. Oh my goodness. Let's ride it. Let's ride it.
Is that recent?
Yeah, it was maybe like a month or so ago. We rode it.
Let's move out of the way.
Howdy there.
Have you ever been on one of these before?
Yes, actually. It was a little while ago though now, maybe a couple months, something like that. It was a marvelous time.
I've never been on one of these. The guy's a little weird that runs it, but I'm excited. Where are we going?
He is certainly one of a kind. I have no idea where we're going though. I mean, probably just around the town.
Hey there, mister, what's your name?
Stinking blazes has hopped aboard my goddamn
Shit, he's
trolley.
gonna be pissed at you.
Howdy, Mr.
Gonna explain
Bones,
yourself
right?
there, big nuts?
How about I cut you a deal?
Hey, how about you too? Come here.
I'll pay you for the full ride.
Who invited you up on my trolley?
Oh, we were looking to board.
The
Apologies.
trolley itself look quite violent.
What if I just came out? What if you came out of the station and I was hopped aboard your gosh damn steeds? Just popping a squat upon your steed. Just enjoying myself, having a lovely day.
That'd be pretty funny, honestly.
I would actually find a car hilarious. I'm like,
Well, I found the two goofballs in the entire crossing that wouldn't mind if I hopped aboard their steed and made myself at home with my stinky ass cheeks.
first of all, why are your ass cheeks stinky?
I haven't washed in 30 years. I can barely reach behind my back. I have old man arms. What else would you like to know, Doc?
Fair point.
$1 a pop, please, if you'd like to hop aboard. My steed made of iron and steel.
Steed made of iron and steel. I like that.
Are you gonna pass it to me? You're just gonna stare at me all night.
Oh, sorry. I thought Julius was paying you right now. That I was gonna do it.
No, it's okay. Look, I got both of us. Look.
No, you don't got to do both of us. I thought you were just gonna pay the man. Then I was gonna pay the man.
Oh no, I already paid.
All
Let's
right,
see.
folks, hop aboard. Next stop is right fucking here. And
Look at that.
also, be careful
Fantastic.
not to hop aboard the front.
This guy's fucking crazy.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Watch out for riots and termites.
Pardon me. Sorry about that.
See, isn't this marvelous?
It's not too bad.
I don't even think he remembers that we met last time.
Probably doesn't.
I'm sure he sees enough sons of bitches every day. It's hard to keep it on track. My
Nelly, you
goodness.
talking? Nelly?
Oh, I was talking, yes, but I
didn't hear
guess
you.
I wasn't.
Just talking to yourself.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh my god, I feel so fancy on the steel cage. We're going so fast. Look at us.
This is really fancy.
Really
Like I was
is
so aggressive.
marvel of modern technology.
Kind of high class.
Oh my god. What's up, below?
What? Wait,
All
where's
right,
Lou?
folks, soon we'll be in Valentino.
Okay, we're going to Valentine?
Apparently so. Also, yes, that lady, I guess, is having a rough day. Jesus Christ.
But you see that, right?
I do. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
She's just taking a nap. She's fine.
She's
Yeah.
squirting a lot of blood.
I'm sure she's all right.
Looks quite content. Isn't it?
Yep, that is
Hey, since I have you guys
totally
here,
normal.
you guys smokers?
I swear, if you're trying to sell me tobacco, I've had so many people.
Hey, mister.
I've had more people approach me to sell tobacco in the past week than I have, I think, in my entire lifetime.
What about this, mister? What about some crazy tonic that makes you see the devil?
That would like a ride.
Crazy tonic that makes you
Some-
see the devil.
That's something you might be interested in? Makes you see cows fly from the air and shit. It's wild.
This ain't the $50 thing that makes you see cows, right?
It is, mister. It is.
I was given this pitch earlier today. I appreciate it though. Man,
You wanna see the devil?
Y'all are really trying to make some money here.
Damn
don't-
straight.
I don't even think I can spare
Where the hell did
$50
Nelly
right now,
go?
but that is something. Yeah, that's a good question. Wait, are there two people on this train on the ground? Jesus Christ.
I gotta jump out. Not my friend.
Oh my god. Oh. I guess that's how you. Unless you stop it, just jump.
What the hell's going on back there? Did you toss somebody off my damn trolley?
No.
think-
They jumped off of their own volition. The lady went missing and the gentleman said he was gonna go after her. So, yep.
All right, you win this time.
Man, that was easy. We could have
Is it like
actually
way we
thrown
could
somebody
bust
off
this
the
up?
train. I love this. This is beautiful. We're already back at the damn telegram station.
I think. The guy
Shit,
just
you know,
made
we've
like
been
a-
fucking around. What if we miss goddamn Cole?
Nope, time to find him.
Son of a bitch. Let
All right,
me,
Mr. Jollyman, this is. Oh shit, we're going back. We're going backwards. Never mind.
Stephen,
Never been on a trolley before. This is incredible.
All right.
Oh, hey, howdy. How you doing, Bear?
Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, it's good to see you.
Who the hell is that?
Doing
Hello.
fantastic. Oh, the conductor's gonna come talk
Go
to
this
you.
way. I'm trying to get off. I would like to exit the premises. Thank you. I appreciate your kindness, sir.
All right, we want to ride the trolley, but
I
my
don't know.
friend. I
Yeah,
gotta
thank
get
you for
my
the
friend
ride. It
from
was
the general
fantastic.
store.
Folks, remember the operator is very ornery, so you gotta look at it.
Can you hear me? Oh,
Howdy.
you scared me. My God. Howdy, howdy. Benny, I can't hear you.
Sorry, I had something in my throat. That's my fault.
Oh my goodness. Golly. Well, it's
That's
good
my
to
fault.
see you.
Yeah, you too. How you been?
I've been good.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, hey,
Nope.
hey.
Slip my hand slip. Hand slip. It's all right.
I've been good. No complaint. Oh, Mr. McMuffin, I need to talk to you.
Sure. Give me. Oh, Jesus, fuck.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what happens when you get fucking
Howdy.
10 kilograms.
Oh, bye.
Anything on him?
No, nothing. It's making me nervous. We can stop by the gun store one more time. Just make sure. And then I don't fucking know. Shit. As long as he ain't no trouble, right? I mean, it's one thing if he's just busy, but let's go look.
Yeah, but it's another.
That is terrifying looking.
What was that?
It just looked like that something was getting crunched under the... I must have like, what's the word? Like, I don't know. I get so fucking stressed around trains sometimes. It's gotten better over the years. I mean, shit, we just, rode that one. It was fine. But then I see something that looks like it might be trapped under the wheels and kind of freaks me out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit
let's
of
see
the
over here.
flashbacks,
I'll
huh?
check inside. Cole, you ain't around, right? Oh shit, I got a telegram. I'm gonna assume that's him. No luck, but I feel like I should check my telegrams one more time before we leave town again.
Oh.
There's a ball coming up. I said I missed it.
It's a lover's ball. Oui, we are in business talks with him. I have just, oui, I have a meeting with Ezra.
But yeah, that's it.
Yep, back up the Hansburg.
You finally made it up there.
Yep. Sorry about that. Fix my windows real quick.
Cut across?
Yeah, we can cut across a little bit. Trying to get there at
You're
a
in charge.
decent pace. I lose for Ollie. My crazy path. I'm so good at losing the lot. Poor Ollie. Literally, that's how I get away. I just ride like a fucking madman. Sorry, I was just thinking how I ride like a fucking madman sometimes. That's how I get away from the law.
I lost sight of you. I was like, where the hell is it going?
See, that's how I do it. Slippery like a fucking eel. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Everybody all right?
No problem.
found this horse sitting on a bench and we're very concerned about its health.
Yeah, it does not look like it's in very good shape. Jesus Christ.
Hopefully they can get it all patched up.
What happened? Not too sure yet.
What the hell are all those people?
I don't know. They've been here for a while.
I don't know. Yeah.
They were also horrified by the horse, but we decided to take care of it.
Huh.
I believe somebody committed horsicide.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looked like it.
Yeah.
Serious crime.
I don't know who those people are.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't recognize those people at all.
They've been at the telegram station for a long time. I don't know what they're doing.
Fascinating.
We got here maybe 5 minutes before I sent the telegram. We went up to the office and they were here at that time.
They were just standing around. I don't know.
Howdy, folks.
Why get the carriage like that if you're not going to ride in it?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah,
that's what they were
it was
dragging.
starting to stink.
Yeah, did you not hear that giant mass that was being pushed around?
They said it was satanic ritual.
Basically, a feller tried to whistle for his horse and it got a little jumpy, quite literally.
Oh.
And ended up on the rooftop.
Oh.
And then it fell off the rooftop.
You are so wrong, Yuri.
No,
You're,
I was
you're
right.
fired. You're fired.
I am the best detective in the crossing. I don't know what you're speaking about.
Well, he didn't. The horse didn't kick the man, and he didn't shoot the horse, right?
No, not at all.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. The puzzle is solved. The puzzle is solved.
Y'all stay safe.
Yeah, take care now. Have a good night.
See you later.
Yeah, well, we'll have to work on that. It's all right. It was a good effort. When you say office, you mean the real noisy office up here, right?
Yes, it is quite noisy, but it's also a good meeting spot.
Okay. Sorry, we were late. We were on our way, and then some people came into the gun shop, and I thought he was going to be really quick, but the man talked very slowly, like in slow motion, kind of.
Oh, no, you're fine. Honestly, we were just getting worried maybe something happened to you. Somebody, picking you up or something like that.
Oh, no. How could something happen to us?
Hey, I mean, stranger things have happened, though if I had to put my money on somebody, it would be very difficult to give a hard time
right
to.
now,
I would
you
definitely
throw
put
it?
that money on you.
Yeah, just throw a coin in the air, it'll land on somebody who wants to hurt me.
Hey, it just means you're doing something right, giving people a reason to dislike you.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Hey, nobody wants to hurt somebody, it don't matter.
True.
I am not sleeping here. Refuse.
What? Annisburg is a nice place.
Yeah, let's go with that.
We originally moved here more for a strategic position than anything else, but it has rather grown on me.
I can understand this. I don't mind it. The noise, sometimes I would have to escape it, but the guards too, they're a little strange. I don't know how they train the guards. Have you ever tried to ride double on a horse with the guards watching?
Here? All the time.
Yeah, do they shoot you?
Nope.
Really? Okay.
I think they have grown accustomed to our
maybe they know
presence. Yeah, I think that may be part of it. Yeah, you can look out on the street. That's nice. It's one of the reasons that we like it up here. Exactly. It's noisy, sure, but it's a little private, and we can see anybody coming up and down the street, so it's very nice in that sense.
Do you know Freddy here? And Yuri?
Yuri, yes. I'm not sure. I apologize, Freddy. Have we met before?
Maybe. Perhaps you came into the gun store. Apologies, I do see a lot of faces, as you can imagine.
Right, well, Freddy, I am Julius Bradshaw.
Oh, wait. Oh, let me do the honors.
Okay.
Boy,
Freddy Hunt, you're looking at royalty here. Mr. Julius Bradshaw. Can I say what I want to say, or should I not?
Whatever you gotta say. If you trust these folks, I trust them.
Okay, yes. Let's just say that he is the finest and the quickest and the most prolific procurer of the gems and the rare guns and other items of interest from certain. He's an excellent bank robber. There we go.
You know, actually, Cole, before we get too much into business, you'll appreciate this story. We very recently, finally got the chance to lighten the load of one of those special trains, right? It was moving some very valuable things. We helped ourselves. But here's the best part, right? Is that I've been wanting to do this for ages. Never got a chance to until the other night. And lo and behold, you know, I'm doing my thing. You see, I'm a rather talented safecracker. And even the conductor on the train, you know, she says, oh, well, you know, I know it's very difficult. It might take you some time. And as she's saying that, I say, you know what? You are dealing with a consummate professional here. Exactly. I stood up. I said, we already hit both safes. That was number 2 we just finished, and we'll be on our way. Have a blessed day.
Amazing.
And honestly, I was being slow because I was trying to be careful, and we were in and out of there maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah. No, I've never tried the train before. Are they much different than the safes in the bank? They're a little more picky, maybe.
The main difference, exactly, is they are far more sensitive, right? Depends on the way locks are constructed, right? Some of them, they are very exact. You have to hit that exact fucking number or it ain't gonna open, right? Or you got the ones like the ones in the bank. They get broken into all the goddamn time. The mechanisms get jiggled loose a little bit. You can miss by, you know, a couple numbers and it's gonna be fine, right? The trains, no, those trains are very state-of-the-art, and you gotta be exactly on that fucking number or you're gonna have to start all over.
Wow. Well, good. I hope the adventure proved profitable for you.
Oh yeah, it was a nice little payday. Very reasonable. So the main. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, please.
Before you begin, I was wondering, do you know a man named Julius? And his partner maybe named Bear?
Oh, Lordy. Funny you asked that because that was one of the things I wanted to ask you about today.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's leave that until it fits into the conversation then.
Yeah. As it has turned out, Annesburg went from a place where nobody fucking was for weeks now, right? We've been doing our business out of here. We've been having our meetings, planning things, that sort of thing, to all of a sudden, it seems everybody wants peace. First, it was that fella, Jesse Gold. Are you familiar with him at all?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Is he the one, he's trying to sell gold to people?
I don't think so. I think that is some of his idiot cousins. He's got like 2 cousins, basically Tweedledee, Tweedledum. I mean, they seem harmless enough, but, yeah, they're the ones who've been running around screaming about the value of gold. Jesse is the... I guess they're all related. I don't know how exactly how they are, but he's the nephew of Robbie, from what I remember. And he was very good friends with a lot of folk down in Thieves, but as far as I can tell, there has been some sort of falling out. Because when I was down for that gambling game a couple months back, Charles Devine was screaming at the top of his lungs about how, oh, Jesse's a snake, Jesse can't be trusted. So, I understand why I might be a little disinclined to have somebody like that hanging around town, if that's what their close friend is saying about him, right? Now, I ain't seen him very much. I saw him in passing the other day, but from what he's saying, he's trying to get some folk out here and be out here much more regularly, which, I don't know. Maybe there's some value there, but maybe it's competition. Maybe it's, you know, big fucking rich to have somebody like that running around here. I don't rightly know yet.
I see.
Then more recently was when that Julian and Bear fella showed up. And I don't know them much neither. I thought they ran with the bathhouse, but Pearlie thinks that's wrong, so I must be confusing with somebody else. No, but they...
Yeah, I can fill in the gap here.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause Pearlie gave me a little bit of a rundown about how they was talking about war and some sort of shit, but anyways, basically they showed up the other day saying, oh, we're moving to Annesburg, we want to do our operations out of here, we're going to bring a doctor, a dentist, all this shit. So, again, similar thing. I'm alright with having more folk around, but I don't need people who are going to be a giant liability to everything I've been building here.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if they are liability or if they would, like you say, they are a bit of dreamer. And I have a hard time trusting dreamers who talk so big, but really don't know how to start. They do have a kind of plan, but I don't know if it will work or not. Now, Julian, I don't know about Ben, but Julian, he used to be in Thieves Landing. Running with, what's her name? June, is that right?
Okay, June.
June, and a few others. But yesterday, he was with the thieves until yesterday. Lottie Davis was murdered in Thieves Landing by Forest Fish.
Okay.
So, Lottie was his number 2. Now, when this happened, I don't know, because not long ago, we were involved in conflict with Lottie and the firm. At that time, she was running with the firm. I guess now, she saw the greener grass and was running with the thieves people.
Okay.
But because she took out vengeance, apparently, I just learned this a little bit ago, and I can only guess it is a vengeance for Ronnie Herbert of the firm. He also has died. He was murdered too. And I'm guessing that Lottie was responsible for this. This is what Julian told us just a little bit ago. But he did not name names. I'm just putting 2 and 2 together.
Sure, okay.
I know that she hated Ronnie very, very much. We actually had meetings not long ago. So, because of this, and also a few other reasons that sounded very strange to me. Forest Fish hit Lottie with his pistol 2 times or whatever and knocked her out. But because of her previous injuries to her head, she died.
Yes. Okay.
Now, right after this happened, the bastards and whoever else, I don't know who, severed all ties with Julian and the bear. And basically said, you can do business if you like here, but we are not friends, we are not allies, and you cannot live here. That is when they turned their eyes eastward. Now, a week ago, this same person, Julian, I have good intelligence that says that he was one of the ones preaching about the power of the West and how all the riches of the West must remain in the West, and he was bragging to people about kicking Taipan out of the desert, which I never even met him before. But through a little bit of maneuvering, he was hurt and robbed, and he discovered that we had his weapons. And so he came alone to the gun shop to ask for them to be sold back to him. And make a long story short, we had a interesting talk that night. I don't know if I trust him. I don't think I do. But yes, he does have his eyes on Annisburg.
Okay, and what was this? I mean, is this related to this talk of war with the East and all that nonsense?
Well, the strange thing is, according to these people that did a little job, they told me he was the one bragging about the upcoming war in this West versus East, and the Taipan in the East is not welcome in the sands anymore, and especially Gaptooth Mine. But then, after he was robbed, he came to see me, he changed his tune. He was singing a different song. A song of unifying West and East, and there's no reason for this war. Now, who to trust? The people who told me this, I can't say I trust them. They do decent work, but I don't know if they were telling the truth or not. Is Julian and Bear telling the truth? I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe Freddy or Yuri, you want to jump in here? It's fine.
I mean, to be honest, from the way he was speaking, it seemed genuine to me. Especially after losing someone that apparently he was close with, but I had no knowledge of. But I'm not sure.
I would have to disagree. They are claiming that their interest and their goal is to unify the entire crossing. They speak of starting here as a trial run, developing Annisburg and its people, its businesses, bringing people here to thrive, and then using that same model across places out west. Tumbleweed, all of those places out there. But what strikes me as the piece that's missing is I find it hard to trust people who have such lofty goals. What's in it for them? What does he gain by unifying the entire crossing? For me, I find it easier to deal with men and women that are simpler, either be it profit or power or fame. These things are easy to understand, but I struggle to understand what he gains from this lofty goal he has.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, not only do I struggle to understand, I mean, actually, I don't struggle to understand really what he has to gain. He has a lot of potential information, right, connections, that sort of thing. I guess I struggle to see what the hell he actually really is offering. What the hell is his loyalty actually worth? And is it even loyalty, or is it just attempt at manipulation of getting people to, you know, feed into whatever the hell he wants to be doing? Right? That's my question, is why the hell does he think that all these people are going to be so so willing to unite under this banner he wants to wave?
Yep. He's talking about uniting the entire crossing now. If it was a businessman, businesswoman, or a company, group of people, if they had an interest, if their business would grow exponentially and their profits would rise, if the crossing was peaceful and everyone united, maybe I could. But from where we're standing, he's currently been booted out of Thieves' Landing and is now looking for a new place. I can't see anything he has to offer the table.
Really? And it's funny too, if what my information is true, why was he preaching one way 2 weeks ago, and now he's preaching the exact opposite? That also is very strange.
Yeah, no, it seems like he's burning bridges and trying to rebuild them quickly before people realize what exactly he's into, which I don't like that one fucking bit.
No, and I also told him that I have seen many times when someone with a little bit of charisma, they come in and they make up an outfit, a gang very quickly. But never once has it ever succeeded. They always fall.
No.
They're going to do anything. Do it slowly.
Exactly. When you're
One
rushing
person
to
at a
just
time.
just grab whoever the hell is willing to ride with you, then that's how you end up with a big bunch of fucking problems with people you can't actually trust. Okay.
I do see a little bit interesting here. If Jabasi's crew were the ones who kicked him, banished him from Thieves' Landing, well, this whole grand scheme that we have been thinking they have been working on for weeks or months now, maybe it's not quite as big and as grand as we once thought. There's trouble in between them. And there probably will be more trouble in the future, especially if we can work on a few worms inside and see what chaos they can make.
Sure. Okay. Huh.
Sounds like they're going to be living in Van Horndel and then having business here.
That ain't bad, actually, for me, honestly. They are primarily out of Van Horn. Yeah. I don't mind that one bit. I mean, I've been honestly wanting someone to operate things out of Van Horn because that draws more attention, more eyes, especially when it comes to the law, down to Van Horn, which is perfect for me. And plus, I like Van Horn, right? I can go there, have a drink, play a little blackjack, and have no fucking responsibility for the town. Okay. No, this is all very good to know.
Now, as far as this west versus east, this big new war that's brewing, we're doing everything we can not to have this war, but also preparing for it as well. I think most of, at the beginning, at the very least, most of them will be directed right toward Taipan. That is enemy number one, it appears, down in the desert.
Okay.
So we're making preparation, but we might have some time. I believe a few of the leaders are in Sisika for quite some time.
Yeah,
So,
which organizations
not like
you
it's going to
think
pop
are...
off tomorrow.
Yeah. Which ones you think got a problem with you?
Well, all of them. Mills, Kettleman, Rudy Boyer, James Kelly, Gutter Punks. I don't know who these guys are yet. Maybe
Wait.
they're nothing. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Why do you think the Gutter Punks got a problem with you?
Well, there was some story in the newspaper. They were saying Gutter Punks are coming to Saint Denis and they're claiming it as their own. What will the old families do there? They named Taipan and DiCenzo.
So,
I don't know if you saw this story.
I did. I will let you in. That's why I wanted to ask, see if anybody else was using that name. I'll let you in on a little secret. The Gutter Punks don't goddamn exist.
Oh my god.
This was... It's a long story, but...
Oh, shit.
What do we...
How well do you know Drew Peters?
Sorry about that.
It happens.
Oh.
We got 10 places coming in.
Yeah, we know him in the past year.
Yes. Short of it is, there was someone who had a problem with Drew and they wanted to shake him up a little bit. So we hit the Bastille, and it turned into something much bigger than it ever was. It was just, we hit the bar twice, made a little mess, that was it. Next thing you know, the fucking paper's running with it, and everybody's asking about it. And that's when I told our client, I said, look, this is getting way too messy. We're not doing anything else till we get a chance to talk. And then our client has not been around, so that's all that is.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, alright.
So you made up the gutter punks as a scapegoat away from you.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Oh my god. Jesus.
I'm crying.
I'll tell you this, when we go back to Mr. Way and we tell him that the gutter punks are non-existent, he will probably cry and then laugh and then do the extra of the boat.
Yeah, I don't know who talked to the paper or how that article even came to be, but as soon as I saw that, I said, no, we're done. We're going to have a conversation. We are not making a move until we talk this out, because that is ridiculous.
Yeah. That is interesting. All right. This invisible threat does not exist.
You know,
okay.
but for a little while we thought Rude Boy Rudy was the gutter punks.
Yep.
They hit our store pretty quickly after the report came out on the Bastille hits. And we've been investigating strings of investigation on something that doesn't exist. Good to know.
My God.
No wonder I could not find them.
Yep, that would be why. And I genuinely apologize, not realize that was even causing that level of ruckus.
Oh yeah, I'm just glad we found out.
No real ruckus, but we are obviously thorough with potential threats brewing, so we did investigations, that's all.
Oh, understandably so. And that's why it was a little bit, quiet, because we figured, right, we don't want to be upsetting everybody, but then everybody said, Drew Peters is doing his own thing, right? He ain't with the DiCenzos, he ain't with Top Hands, so we figured, oh, cool, this is a golden opportunity. And little did we know, y'all were investigating the whole damn thing anyways.
If we weren't have been named in the paper, perhaps we wouldn't have bothered, but whoever wrote that article was almost trying to mix the pot, goad Taipan and DiCenzos to react. It was very odd, so we felt we probably should at least look into it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, hell, that honestly makes me wonder if Peters himself was the one who talked to the paper. It would make sense, benefit him to try to turn it from his problem into everybody's problem, but, hey, at least we're all at the bottom of it.
Yuri, you should put your finger in his ear.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, oh, no, I'm good.
Okay, so, organizations. We've got Mills and Kettleman Gang. Sans Kettleman, from what I understand, right? Or is Kettleman still around?
I don't know. It's Mills was the one who issued a direct threat.
Okay.
And he also came into the gun shop and robbed us once, too.
Yeah, and he's in Siska right now. We've got, you said, the bastards. They also got a problem with you?
Yep, the bastards. They want to claim the Gaptooth mine as their own.
Okay.
And
when it comes to the bastards, we don't believe they've hit us, right, Co? This is more of just what we're hearing that they're saying about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mills
they have
at least
issued no direct.
definitely came in the gun store.
Rude
Boy Rudy and his crew definitely came into the gun store.
Yeah, and I know that
Charles Divine.
Charles Divine, we've never even met.
I've never even seen him.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, CD and Jabas are in Siska right now for, I think, at least another week, something like that. They're going to be gone a bit. I know Rebecca and Forrest and a couple others are still on the outside, but, I think they've got maybe half their gang right now.
I have a question.
Sure.
Do you know if James Kelly is running directly with Rude Boy Rudy's crew or separate?
I do not. And that is actually something that I'd be very curious about myself. And that's why I was asking which group specifically you got an issue with, because we are rather friendly with the Del Lobos. I don't know if they have an issue with y'all's operations out there out west.
No, we are friendly with them.
Good. Okay. And that's good to hear. As far as Rude Boy Rudy goes, He is someone that I would like to deal with sooner rather than later myself, because, well, there's this conductor, Miss Henrietta, sweet little old lady, right? Fantastic. I think she's wonderful. And she sometimes runs trains that are very, very valuable. Of course, you don't know that I like to pay said trains a visit. But point is that Rude Boy Rudy took it upon himself to not only beat her for information, beat the shit out of her, and then forcibly poured moonshine down her throat. Which is just, it's uncouth, it's unnecessary, and frankly, it's bad for business. Even if I didn't like Henrietta, it's a bad fucking move, you know? The more you're beating the shit out of conductors, making them fear for their lives, less there's going to be trains running, less opportunity there is for everybody. So, to get yourself a little bit of information, you're going to do that kind of shit, it's uncalled for. So, yeah, no, I would very much like to know if Rude Boy Rudy is running with James Kelly, or if they're just friends, or whatever the hell that situation is, because at some point, I would like to pay old Rudy a visit.
I ask because we witnessed Rude Boy Rudy and James Kelly together. If it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. I think yesterday.
It was yesterday.
In Blackwater Telegram Station.
Yeah, I do know they're all friends out there, and I know that James Kelly's spent a lot of fucking time in Thieves, so even if they don't directly ride together, they're definitely very, very friendly with each other.
I agree, they rode in as a group together and rode out together, so yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, if I find out any more information, I'll be more than happy to pass it along. So like I said, I want to make it clear to Rudy that, you know, I get it. Rob the damn trains, that's business. We're all in the same fucking thing. We do the same thing as well, right? But don't be beating the shit out of the old lady conductors. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's terrible. That is very cattleman thing to do.
Yeah, you don't bite the hand.
Yeah. Well, you know, the one thing that we are encouraging and paying very well for is for bandits who call the East their home to focus on the West and bring back the goods to us, and we pay top dollar and then a little bit more for. And so far we're getting a little bit of success. Keeps our hands clean and their hands busy. And they're liking the payouts.
Fantastic. I like the sounds of that. That's good. That's real good. Give them a little taste of their own goddamn medicine.
Yeah. Which brings me, I don't know if Riley told you about this, but you know the meeting we had on the boat, what was it, a week or more ago?
Yes, the one that I was unfortunately unable to attend because they scheduled when I couldn't fucking go. God damn it.
Yeah. Well, Riley did make a mention that perhaps your crew might be interested in putting on a blockade of the port here. Not a blockade, but eyes and ears, and if the people from the west try to escape to the east, to Guarma, east, then perhaps little robberies in order, or, you know, whatever you can do. I never spoke to you directly about this, but I was wondering if this is something that you guys would be interested in doing.
Yeah, so eyes and ears, definitely something we can offer. In fact, I think that is probably my most valuable resource to trade is information, right? Money's fantastic, weapons fantastic, all of that, but information, that's where the real value comes in, right? As far as robberies, it's gonna kind of depend, because I'll be straight with you. I have a lot of friends, some that are more transactional relationships, some that are more genuine friends, right? Like, I genuinely like you all, I genuinely like the Del Lobo, stuff like that, right? I am rather friendly with Jabas and Charles and all of them. We write telegrams, I sell them, you know, some bonds or bars here and there, that sort of thing, right? I've been to their gambling nights. But that's pretty much all it is, right? And I like it that way. I think it's very, very useful to have people that I can say, hey, you know, let's, you tell me about Rudy, right? In fact, that was what I was hoping until I found out Javas was in goddamn prison, and I'm hoping Beck would still be able to do the same, is sit down and be like, hey, let's talk about Rudy. What can you tell me about him? And how do you feel if I have some problems with him, right? You know, sort of test the waters a little bit. So, as far as, like, really hassling people at the port, it's gonna be pretty situational, because as much as possible, I'm trying to maintain that, that delicate balance. You know what I mean, right?
Understood. All right. If, of course, right now it's too early for anything like this to even begin. But if this war really kicks off, I believe the West is going to be very, very difficult to persuade to do otherwise. You know how they are. Once they get an idea, it's like a dog and a bone. You can't take it away. But if it happens, if there was a crew who was willing to do this, what would you say to this idea? Outside crew.
Sure, yeah, if it's somebody else who wants to be sort of the muscle, right, I'm happy to back them if the situation calls for it. Another thing I can potentially offer when you talk about Guarma is that I like Guarma quite a bit. I spend quite a bit of time over there. So, say you got somebody specific you got a real fucking problem with, and we know that they have made their way over to Guarma. I would be more than happy to escort some fighters, some trusted people, right, that you want to take care of business over there, show them the lay of the land, you know, gather information for them, that sort of thing, right? I am also more than happy to provide that kind of service.
Okay, that's good, because that leads me to another question. Do you know anything about a lady named Delilah in Guarma, the Minister of Bounties, I believe?
So I don't think she's an actual minister, but yes, I do know Delilah.
She's someone that I am interested in meeting and speaking to one day. He is, for no reason that I can see, apparently put a bounty on, do you know Philip Copperhead?
Yes, and yes, I have heard whispers of this bounty on Philip.
Well, it was not it was a beatdown. Nothing very serious, but it makes us look bad, too. If someone can put a bounty on a member of Taipan, then, well, it has to be answered in some way.
Sure.
Plus, I believe she might be the person behind, what's his name? The man who had the duel not long ago, and lose his life. Yeah. It's because of her that Lockjaw Jim lost his life, I believe.
So, as far as I can shed a little light on this. As far as the duel goes, that's a bit separate. It is a Guarma tradition, dating back years and years and years from what they was telling me, where whether it is like for honor or pride or anything like that, right, that's when they have this duel to the death. And Lockjaw Jim, he participated completely of his own volition. There was basically a bit of a falling out, and he wanted to prove his worth, essentially, which is why he chose to participate. There's no, it didn't need to happen. He just as easily could have hopped on the boat and came back here, but he wanted to be a part of that thing, and that's how he ended up getting himself killed.
Okay.
But yes, these bounties. I cannot say I'm terribly in the know with the system, because we ain't bounty hunters, right? That's not really what we do. But yes, she, from what I understand, puts on anonymous bounties from anonymous clients, right? And that's how the whole thing works. That ideally, people can't trace it back. Now, granted, she may be willing to part with some information for money, something else. I don't rightly know. But yes, that is the goal of these bounties that she puts on.
Do you know if she works exclusively for Guarma-based bounties, or if this is a service she wants to offer in the crossing, or is offering in the crossing also?
From what I know, it's all Guarma. Everything is placed in Guarma, it's discussed in Guarma, all that sort of things. That kind of it insulates her a little bit, right? Not that if the law, of course, finds out this whole thing's happening and that it's commissioning crimes that are happening on, Saints Crossing soil, they ain't gonna have a bone to pick with her. But yeah, from what I understand, it is all.
No, I understand.
Yeah, primarily on Guarma itself.
She's the Guarma enforcer. She enforces infractions that happen to the Guarman people or government. Smuggling, rule breaking on the island. That is her. Yeah, okay. That is what we thought, but I just wanted to get that confirmed. Wanted to see exactly how far her roots spread.
Do you know who she was affiliated with before Guarma, by any chance?
She actually worked at the Blue Pearl, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were very suspicious. We were very suspicious for a while that she was a spy for Gavin, but that turned out it was all bullshit. She was genuinely just a bartender. She heard that Herbie was looking for a bartender out in Guarma. She decided to pack up and leave, and then this whole bounty thing started much later.
Do you, this is a slightly sensitive question, but do you know much of her personally? Do you know if she has any close friends, romantic relationship, anybody she holds dear, perhaps?
All I know is that she is very close with a lot of the people of Guarma, both the citizens and those who are in more powerful positions. Now, how much they know exactly of her ongoings, I don't rightly know. In fact, I imagine Herbie turns a blind eye and lets her do her thing, right? So that way he don't got to get himself in trouble with the government here neither. But yeah, no, she is.
She's in good standing.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they are all quite close from what I know.
Well, if something, let's say, God forbid, that something happened to her, the people and maybe the politic of Guarma would get, they would not like it. They like her, to some degree at least.
Exactly. Yes, there would certainly be a pushback. But here's the thing, right, is that, I mean, yes, you could potentially, or someone could do something, to her since she's going to set the bounty, but the real question I would have is where it all stemmed from originally, right? Like, who's placing these boundaries? Because that's a question that I don't fucking know. I don't know who's placing any of them. I've been hearing bits and pieces. I mean, Jesus Christ, fucking Rockwell marched into the Pearl a few weeks back, mad as a hornet about, some bounty that was placed on his head, right? So, question is who here, right, wants something done, but is then choosing to go through her to get it done? That's my question.
Well, I think it's who at Guarma is upset with, for example, Copperhead, and is then going through her to put the bounty on.
Well, and here's the thing too, is that, but I don't think it's all coming from Guarma. I think there are people here in the crossing who are traveling to Guarma to get their problems resolved, right? That sort of thing. That way, the same thing. They don't got to place the bounty themselves. For example, right? Like, I want to, let's say, I'm talking about how much I don't like Rudy. I'd go to Redwater and I'd say, go beat the shit out of Rudy. That's what I want, right? And I pay them for it. Redwater could very easily turn around and say something to the wrong person, or, next thing I know, Rudy knows I'm the one who placed the bounty and there's a big problem, right? Versus, if I
know these problems.
Exactly. Versus if I go through Delilah, then the trail potentially ends there. So I think that's the value that people are seeing. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of these bounties were placed by various people of Guarma, but I would bet money that there are some that are from people right here in the crossing, right? They're the ones with the issue that are going through her to get these things done.
Interesting.
Makes sense. Okay. That actually helped a lot, because we were potentially planning a trip there to find her. But it might tone it down a little bit. I don't want to get the people of Guarma angry at Taipan. I'd like to do business there, so it's a little bit of a bark of a different dog, I think.
Sure. And like I said, too, I mean, it may be a case of she would never reveal her sources because that ain't worth it to her, right? That she's got to be trustworthy enough. Or it may be that you offer money beyond the bounty or something like that. She'd be willing to tell. I don't rightly know. I have not had that sort of a conversation with her.
So try greasing her palms before anything more drastic would be wise, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's possible. Cause I don't really, I don't know, but that would personally be the route I would take for you, or any sort of escalation.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, right now we have bigger fish to fry too, so I don't really want a conflict on two fronts either.
Yeah. No,
I don't know. Actually, it might be like 6 fronts now. I don't know.
6 fronts.
Okay.
Well, if I do hear anything else, I will definitely let you all know. Like I said, I go back there quite a bit, so if I catch wind of anything, I'll tell you.
If you see Stone, tell him hello for me.
Jesus Christ, Cat. Yeah, absolutely. I think I've seen him quite a bit, actually. I'm trying to remember if I saw him on the last trip or not. Maybe not, but hey, he seems like he's settling in quite well over there.
No, I liked him before he was deputy, even during he was deputy. He's a good man. Solid man. Alright. Anything else that you wish to discuss?
Well, I think that covers it. But definitely, let me know, especially about anything pertaining to this Rudy son of a bitch. Because like I said, I mean, I'm not looking to rock the boat with the bastards or anything right now. But Rudy, yeah, he's one I got a problem with myself. So.
All right. I'll try and get some information for you. I'll let you know when I do.
Alright, well, I appreciate y'all coming all the way out here.
Yes, good to see you again. You're looking very good. I forgot your man here, his name. I'm sorry. I know we've met before.
It's alright. Name's Arlene Mason.
Mason, is that right?
Yeah. Well, that's my last name. Ali's my first name.
Ali. Oh, Ali. Okay. All right. Good. We met before, yes?
Yeah, it's probably not.
Long time ago, maybe.
I get around a lot.
Okay. Well, good. All right. Well, good fortune to you up here in Annisburg. If you need anything, you know where to find us.
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all take care. And like I said, if you got anything specific you want us keeping an eye out for out here, or even potentially doing, depending on what it is, you just let us know.
Sure, for sure. I think right now maybe just who is leaving for Guama, who is coming back. That would be useful.
Yeah, it seems like travel's died down a little bit since Guamania, but sure it's only a matter of time till it kicks back up.
Yep, I think so too. All right, we'll take care.
Yeah. Y'all be safe. I think I at least talked him down from goddamn storming Guama to look for Delilah. Jesus Christ.
That was good mulligan there.
Wasn't anybody else, right? She was just looking. Okay. Thought maybe somebody came up while we were mating. Well, that was insightful.
Yeah, good meal stuff. That is very good that you got them from doing something they probably didn't want to mess with. go.
Yeah, I like Cole a lot. Don't totally trust Way, but I don't think he wishes me any harm or nothing like that. More just that, you don't have the same relationship that I do with Cole, but, Cole's a good friend to have, that's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, he seems like a good ally to have. Other than that, what are you gonna do? You might just gonna take it easy, or you gonna get out of here?
Yeah, I'm gonna check my telegrams again. If there ain't nothing, I don't know, maybe I'll play some poker or something. It's, man, I don't know. I think it's just gonna be us tonight. I don't know where the hell Roxanne's been off to, but, you know, she's in the wind a little bit. But, I've been thinking during that conversation about how we want to handle this Julian and Bear situation. I mean, I ain't looking necessarily to forcibly push them out unless they make it clear they are bringing a bunch of goddamn problems to our doorstep, right? So, maybe more like we encourage them to focus on the civilian side of things, right? They were talking about the coal mine, you know, working in the coal mine, getting the bar up and running, right? Shit like that. They want to, the ball down in Van Horn, that is. They want to focus on that sort of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And keep more civilian front and keep their noses out of our business. Then that might be something that we could make happen.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
See, I worry a little bit, just the nature of them being here potentially brings trouble to us. But here's the thing, too, is right? Let's say the bastards, you know, it sounds like they're at least on neutral terms. Let's say it turns into bad terms. We could just as easily work with the fucking bastards and drive them out of here, right? If the moment they piss off somebody that I'm friendly with, we can make their stay here very inhospitable.
Okay. But I'm of the same mind as you. As long as they don't bring any, just, shit that doesn't need to be here. I really don't care if they're here.
Yeah, this whole unite the whole fucking crossing thing is ridiculous, but they'll figure that out in their own time.
Yeah, I feel like that's highly unlikely to be something possible.
Ooh, okay. Rebecca Lang got back to me. I'm gonna see if she wants to meet tonight. We can knock that out too if she's around. Oh, she's not from Blackwater. So you want to stick around for a bit, or are you heading out?
I don't know. If you could probably get word that she's coming down here, I'll stick around, but if not, I'll probably get some rest.
Yeah, sounds good. Give her a little bit, see if she responds. She may want us to head out west. It sounds like it's literally just her and Forrest, so if they wanted, then they're going to have to keep a real low profile, right? So, I don't know. We'll see what she says. I did offer to say that we'd be happy to ride out west if that's better for her.
All right, that sounds good.
Jesus, how did this gun get so dirty? What the hell did I do?
I don't know. Probably crawling through the mud and shit. Swimming
You know
around
what? It was probably when
whatnot.
goddamn Quartz kicked me in Valentine earlier. I went right into the schmud.
Oh, yeah. That will do it.
Oh, shit, I nearly forgot. Do you need a gem pouch?
Do I like? What do you mean by like, do I need one?
Like, do you have a gem pouch right now?
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
I said I don't know. I don't
Oh, you don't own one. Okay, here. Well, here, at least take a pouch, because at some point, I'm sure you're going to want to be hanging onto some gems. So here, I requisitioned some extra ones, so I figured I'd get y'all each your own.
Yeah, perfect. So I guess if we ever do a job, I can just throw them in here and make it easier, huh?
Exactly. Well, and at some point, too, we're probably going to want to save some assets in gems, right? Instead of having all of our cash liquid. So, that's what I'm trying to work on right now, is getting a little rainy day fund that we can stash away somewhere where law ain't going to find it. And then we need emergency money. Let's say we just get out of prison or something, and you know, we can make that happen.
Yeah, like that. Because I do need to work on saving more money, honestly.
It's difficult. It is difficult. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a little goddamn nest egg, you know?
Although, I think knowing you're, you know, pulling out the levers and whatnot, so, of course, your money's probably going here, there, and everywhere.
Oh, my nest egg is more so that I can, you know, pay somebody for some sort of goddamn contract to throw a goddamn party, right? But no, truly, that's why that's why I'm trying to get these gems slowly converted into money, because I know that you and Bush especially, you got people who need that money, so I'm trying to make sure that y'all get paid at least.
Yeah, be good to have it, but so far I'm doing alright still.
Yeah, I
Because
think
I'll probably bother you.
I'm, what, 500 left from what I owe you? I believe. And at any point, too, I got the sapphires, I got the rubies. We can just cash those out if you're ever in dire need.
Yeah. I can let you know. So far, I haven't had any issues. I'm gonna go fill the canteen real quick. Do you know if Cole buys guns from people?
If Cole buys guns? Yes. I think he only buys clean guns right now, from what I've heard. But I think the Irish buy all sorts of guns. Why, you need one, or you got one to sell?
Oh, I got a repeating shotgun. I picked it up from the lumber.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's etched?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so Cole may or may not buy that, but even if he don't, I think the Irish will. Also, do you want to go north so that you can not get the goddamn cold water? I hate it. I gotta see if I don't think there's any way else to get water in this goddamn town.
Yeah, you probably gotta go a little bit north.
Let me see. I don't think this bucket works. No. It's like there might be a water barrel somewhere, but if there is, I don't know where it is. Those are closed. Those are closed. That one is closed. Also, guys, shout out to Haikima. I love Mr. Ko. I love his relationship with Julius. I'm so glad that we still get to roleplay. Ooh, whoa, holy shit. Pardon, sorry.
Sorry. I guess.
I don't know where Ali went. I'm gonna grab this card. This music is so dramatic. This is not a dramatic moment anymore. Let's do something chill. Do some chill. Yeah. It's a goddamn Arabia now.
Anything?
Oh yeah, no shit. I got all distracted. Let me check see if she responded yet.
Alright.
We could see if anybody's down in Van Horn too. I am admittedly curious. Yeah, nothing yet. Also, I got a thought. You know that, are you gonna be here for that gem and mineral exhibition this weekend?
What is that? Sunday?
Sunday. Yep, it's, here, I got actually the flyer. Oh, no, I don't. It's on my goddamn horse.
Oh, that's the thing, wait, that's the thing Riley talked about, right?
Yes, yes.
I should be around.
Come on,
Yeah,
course, you're fine.
That should be good to make that.
Yeah, let me double check. It says...
Sunday at like, what, 5 or something?
Yeah, Sunday at 6. 6? New York time. So that'd be, yeah, like 3 p.m. for us. But what I was thinking is rather than try to hit the damn thing, since we feel like chances are some of the gang's gonna probably try to hit, if we can get people together, like Riley said, we all go in disguise. We pose as, you know, just fans of the arts and natural sciences, and then if someone does hit it, we hit them.
I like that.
A little 1-2 transaction, right? Rather than try to, because here's the thing, right? I feel like that's what's going to happen if we move first, right? And of course, if it's getting to the very end, they say, well, that's all, folks, right? And clearly nobody's making a move, then maybe we make ours. But, yeah, I figure we let somebody else rob the damn joint, and then we hit them.
I like that, you know. If they get in there, you know, we get all. I mean, if they rob it, do we try to rob them immediately, or do we try to, like, follow them in a way?
We'd want to discuss that. I think it would probably depend on the situation, right? If there's law around, you know, maybe we let them get out first, right? Hell, maybe we let them get shot down by the fucking law, whatever the case may be, right? And then, or if it looks like they're going to get away, depending on how many there are, right? Maybe we follow them. Maybe we even make up a, you know, some sort of way to corner them, trap them, whatever the case may be.
I like that.
Something we're definitely going to want to think about. Especially, where the hell is that location again? Shit, let me see. The location is University of Le Moyne, Saint Denis, number 3 Victory Street, Back Garden. So that is... Okay. Oh, yes, that is going to be... You know that building that's just south of the DiCenzo mansion? That's the one. That's where that university is popping up. Because that road going north-south is Victory Street. So, yeah, so that's actually, there's some potential, oh, it is right near the damn police station too, but there are some potential options as to, depending on where they flee to, what might make the most sense, right? Especially, I mean, shit, we could even, if Law does chase him, imagine this, right? We let Law and them have their little, you know, tussle, and then we clean up the remains, right? It is cruel, but I mean, here's the thing. I want those fucking... They sound... Even just the written descriptions. I mean, come on. It is the famed Aqua Marina Sapphire and the Star of Colorado Diamond. I want those. I don't give a shit. I mean, yeah, sure, the raw and cut specimens of cardinal gems, that's great, whatever. But these two special treasures, I mean, God, could make that into a fucking belt buckle, could put it on fucking display, right? Any number of things. That is something special.
There's a lot of options there. Not even like monetary wise, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Even in monetary, I don't know who would buy it, because that would bring a lot of alarms, but there'd probably some gangs willing to, you know, even pay top dollar for it, get it, and probably fabricate some old fancy story saying that they did the whole thing, you know. But there's a lot of options. I'd rather, you know, us just hang on to it if that's the case. Somebody's gonna, you know, pull the wool over our eyes and, you know, make it seem like they're the big ones.
I mean, there's so many things we could do. Yeah, right? Like, we could steal it, but let's say from a gang, and then we could return a counterfeit version. These fucking idiots ain't gonna be able to tell the difference. Right? Like, think about it. We steal this beautiful rare sapphire, and we just give them any old fucking average sapphire. They ain't gonna fucking know.
You know what? I like that idea more, actually. That might be the best plan so far.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We steal it from them, and then we say, look, we got ourselves a little greedy. We didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. Why don't we give this back to you? Of course, we ain't giving it back to them. They ain't gonna know that.
So, like, yeah. Maybe, you know, give it a day or two or something like that. Send out, you know, some kind of, like, ransom anyway. It's not even a ransom. Just saying, hey, we found this. What's the best way to, you know, return it to you?
Exactly.
During that time, you know, we get some, you know, try finding a perfect replacement for it.
Yeah, I mean, I have a pouch
fakes, and hang on to the real ones.
Of how many sapphires do I have? Jesus Christ, I forget. It's like, I think I have like 60 sapphires. No, more than that. I probably got about 100 goddamn sapphires right now. Out of those 100, there has to be one that at least looks passable as this, you know, fancy rare one, right? At least where some average layman ain't gonna know the goddamn difference.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we'll figure it out. It's all going to depend on the exact situation. If none of, I don't think there's any way that no other criminal is going to show up, right? They've had those advertisements in every single telegram station and bank. Everyone is going to want to be hitting this thing. So we just got to outsmart them.
Yeah. Just gotta, I guess we do have to smart them. I can't think of anything witty to say for that. Well, I look forward to it. She'll be around to do
it. Yeah, we'll figure it out. And again, it'll depend on how many of us are around. If it's only me and you, and there's a full, like, you know, fucking arm to the teeth gang of 6, there ain't much we're doing anyways.
I guess I could pull a suit out for this too, maybe. Make myself look a bit more, I don't know, presentable.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, shit, we gotta figure out an outfit for this party too.
I may just reuse it. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna catch me wearing a suit multiple times. Nor will I have multiple suits.
Hey, that's fair enough. I was thinking, what if I wear a top hat? Does that feel too pretentious, or is that just like fun enough for the party?
I think a top hat's your style, honestly. Unless, I don't know, Butch wears one first.
Oh, I would love to see Butch in a goddamn top hat. That'd be incredible. But yeah, no, I think we make this party incredible and memorable, and then that'll just be the start. Like I was saying, I still want to do that. We rent a train and we throw a masquerade on the train, and maybe even the train leads to a goddamn bank robbery, or maybe it's just a party. And the other idea I had, sorry, I'm on idea mode. This is a problem. The other idea I had was, what if we see a passenger train and we take that passenger train to Rhodes, and then we rob the goddamn Rhodes bank, and then we escape on that train. Depending on where it's going, right, we could have it bring us to Saint Denis, and then we could, fucking hide in the alleyways and protect ourselves there, or we could take it on to, the hell else comes after Rhodes, right? We could take it all the way down to Valentine, and, get in that stockyard. That's a pretty good spot. Could even see if they'll take us all the way over to Emerald and get our horses there from that stable, right? There's all sorts of options. I mean, hell, maybe we get really lucky, we can ride the train all the way back to, Van Horn, get off there, then, go fucking hide in the hills sort of thing.
That just might work. I like this.
But they would never fucking
It's a
see
little
that
more
coming,
deeper.
especially when it's a normal passenger train, right? It's just coincidence. We board the train, we ride it to Rhodes. As soon as we get to Rhodes, we pull out our guns and we say, okay, get off the fucking train. You're going to stand right here, and we're going to go hit that bank, right? It'd be amazing.
I think Rhodes would be the best one. It's right there. It's right behind it.
It's the only one I think that's close enough, right? If it was Valentine or Blackwater doesn't even have a goddamn train station, but Valentine is so far away from the bank, it'd be way too easy for the deputies to pull something sly, right? Versus if we hit Rhodes, we could take the hostage practically to the back of the bank, right? And then just say, look, we're going to stand out here, and we're going to have ourselves a calm little robbery.
I like that.
And I'll never fucking see it coming. See, that is innovation. You know that. That is innovation. Innovation is doing things that they ain't gonna fucking see coming, that nobody else has done. That is how we bring things to the next fucking level, and we stay one step ahead of these bastards.
I like that. I think it's important that we keep on switching things up, because they're going to get a little, they'll catch on and everything like that, and I don't want us to get too, what's the word I'm thinking of, complacent or something.
Exactly. We cannot get complacent. We keep changing it. We keep surprising them. Another thought I had was, what if, like, for a train robbery, we all dressed as conductors, and we had one person, right, act as though there's a trainee, or we could even, like, just be somewhere ahead on the tracks, pretending like we're repairing the tracks. That's why they got to stop the train, right? There's so many things we can do, and we just keep mixing it up so that law don't know what the fuck they're looking for or what to expect.
Yeah, I like that. We could definitely, get them with repair. We get a wagon, throw it on the front somewhere. Bring some shovels with us. Start digging when we see it, coming over there. And then, when they ask what's going on, tell them, like, oh, the railroad's out. We're trying to repair it right now. Should, be a couple minutes. Like 2 of us do that. Then 3, 4 pop out from the bushes. Storm the place. Then we join along.
Yeah, well, like another example, what if we did something like, we've done this gag before. Were you there for that when we all dressed like deputies?
No, I missed that one.
Oh, no, it's hilarious. We all dressed like our favorite deputies. We could do something like that again, but instead of trying to hit a bank with it where it's a little more obvious, right, we could stop the train with it. We could say, look, Saints Crosslink Sheriff's Department, we have to board this train to look for some wanted criminals. And we board the train, of course, it's fucking us, right?
I love this.
There's so many. See, it's just, we gotta keep the ideas flowing. That's where I'm at right now, right? Is that we are all creative. We are all wiser than half of these moronic criminals running around the crossing, so we just gotta really think outside the box, and these deputies ain't gonna know what the fuck hit them.
Not even gonna see it coming.
Exactly. And I was even thinking too, like, right, like if this boat thing works out, I bet we could use one of them boats to actually get away sometime on a job too, right? They would never expect that shit. Jesus fucking Christ.
Just go hit them, just board it to be the
Exactly.
The darndest thing right there.
No, we got a lot of really good work ahead of us. That's for damn sure. Especially if our current track record is anything to go off of. You know, they ain't seen what's hit them. That's for damn sure. Okay, I'm gonna see if I'm getting too like riled up right now. I'm gonna see if Becca's telegramming me back or not. Nope. Nah, she ain't sent nothing. Do you want to keep waiting, or you want to do something else, or you want to call it a night? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think I might turn and get back to the cabin.
Okay, fair enough. Well, if she telegrams me in the next like 10 minutes, I'll send you one. Otherwise, shit, we'll talk maybe tomorrow. Are you gonna be around tomorrow?
Tomorrow? I don't know. Possibly not.
Okay. Yeah, I got something in the evening, but I might be on a little bit early in the day, be around here. Yeah, if nothing else, we'll see about the gym exhibition.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I'm curious to see what happens.
I mean, worst case scenario, I just want to fucking see it. You know, I want to experience it. Even if I somehow cannot get my hands on it, which would be a crying shame. Hell, even if I can just see who gets their hand on it, then I know who to go to look for, right? Like, that's the thing. So I definitely want to at least attend no matter what happens.
Yeah, so I think that's just our opportunity right there. You said it's a stakeout opportunity. We see what does it, we hit them next.
Exactly. All right, well, you have a safe ride, and see you soon, all right?
I probably might not catch the telegram because I'm going back to the cabin, so I don't really stop by any cities for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, don't worry about it then. Like I said, I mean, she may not even telegram me back tonight. This may be a meeting for tomorrow or Sunday or something anyways.
Yeah, but till then, you take it easy now.
Yeah, you too. Talk soon. All right, Court, you bastard. You're fine. Jesus Christ.